Alright, I should have made this video a long time ago. Uh, Now, there's been so much like idol worship, cause that's where I want to start from the beginning. Okay, let's just talk about this idol worship, and I don't understand it. Like to me, there can be nobody that is beyond criticism, beyond critique. Like you can't put anybody on that kind of pedestal. But when it comes to Obama, you can't tell people nothing. It's like he can do no wrong. He like people just go la 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 la. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Like it is ridiculous. Okay, he's a human being just like me. He's a nigga just like me. Okay, and that's why you can't tell people shit because there's so much bias. There's so much fucking bias. There's so much indoctrination, misinformation, confusion, deception, distraction, etc. So, no, that's why nobody ever be on the same page and nobody ever peep what the fuck is really going on. And it's the same type of shit with Ron Paul. You have some people that anything Ron Paul says is just the gospel. It's ridiculous. And you even have like somebody like Al Sharpton talking about uh, he like want to be a journalist on MSNBC, want to be reporting news on MSNBC, but talking about he can't talk about just openly admitting that he will never criticize anything the president does ever. What? I mean, like, how can that be? There's one thing to have an ideology. There's one thing to say, okay, I'm liberal, I'm a Democrat, I'm on the left, so obviously I'm not gonna have that much to say about the stuff Obama does, even though a lot of stuff he does is right wing, and I'm gonna get to that. A lot of stuff he does is conservative anyway. But there's one thing to say that, but to just straight up say that nothing he does you will ever criticize is ridiculous, and it's sellout. It's sellout. Al Sharpton sold out. All those black leaders and sold out. Okay, there's only a handful of them that are willing to just tell it like it is and just keep it the fuck real. Now, and there's a reason why a lot of people haven't peeped game. It's because one, he's Obama's black. Let's just keep it real. So therefore, he can do no wrong automatically. Because black people just won't admit that he did anything wrong. Period. Then, two, it's the fact that he's so likable and articulate and poetic and charismatic and stuff like that. And that's what you expect a leader to be. But that's very dangerous because people like that can always talk you into doing things that are against your own best interest. Okay, Hitler was charismatic. Okay, if you see a lot of inspiring speeches, etc. So it's like Reagan was charismatic. Okay, that isn't like, and a lot of times people like that tell you what you want to hear. Okay, they just tell you what you want to hear, and that's exactly what Obama does. It's all this. It's just this. There's no action. Okay, there's no real action. He talks the talk. He tells you all the stuff you want to hear. He says all these nice things, but then when it comes down to it, he does the complete opposite, or he just no action. It's either no action or he does the opposite. But nobody really looks into this stuff. It's like, okay, how can you sit there and defend somebody and you haven't really looked into any of their policies, any of the things they've done, any of the things they said they've done and didn't do, okay? Any of the moves that they made and what better moves they could have made but didn't, okay? Like, how do you not look into any of that? You have people talking about Obama's Muslim. If he was Muslim, why was the whole media throwing a fit when his pastor Jeremiah Wright was telling how it is and just telling the fucking truth? And then the whole media threw a whole fit. White America went fucking crazy. Okay, how you gonna criticize him for going to this church and then still try to say he's Muslim? Anyway, and then you have black people and then you have average people that actually buy into that shit. moving on. Okay, let's talk about jobs. Okay, because the media tries to frame it like, oh, as long as we get X amount of jobs, then the economy will just be popping. It doesn't work that way. Okay, no, that's not the case. Let me teach about economics. Okay, and this is why we have fucking minimum wage, which is my next point. But this is why we have fucking minimum wage, because it doesn't matter if people got jobs. How much fucking money is that job paying you? How much money are you actually making on that job? Okay, and Obama said this shit himself. He said this shit himself before we even elected him the first time. He said, "I'm gonna make minimum wage $9.50." And you talking about the economy's bad, this, that, and the third, we in a recession, this, that. But okay, then why can't you raise minimum wage? You say you're gonna make it $9.50. What's up with it, nigga? What's up with it? Of course not. Of course he wasn't gonna do that shit. It was just this. It was all that. Of course he wasn't gonna fucking do that shit. You crazy? And that's the thing. If people can't just have jobs, okay? You can't just because if that job isn't paying you enough to live off, isn't paying enough to actually spend money, then the economy can't flourish. Okay, people need to spend money. That's how the economy gets going. And take money to make money. Like y'all don't get it, though. Y'all don't fucking get it. Everybody got a job and everybody making $5 an hour. Everybody making $2 an hour. That don't mean shit. Cause everybody fucking poor. Then okay, and then and Obama's just fake. Just okay. If you fake, you fake. Okay, you can't say one thing and just do it the complete opposite. Like that's ridiculous. You can't. And another way he was fake that I'm surprised Republicans didn't attack him on. Mitt Romney didn't say shit about this because they like to say Mitt Romney's fake. Mitt Romney likes to pull that shit. Okay, well then, how come Obama deported over 1 million people, more people than Bush, okay? Blew Bush out the water, deported over 1 million people, and then turn around and pass the DREAM Act. Of course, the majority of these fucking people was Latina, okay, that he deported. Then he turn around and hurry it up and pass the DREAM Act. Why? So then y'all can vote for him. Okay, because it's about votes. He don't give a fuck about you. He care about your vote. He don't give a fuck about you. No, none of them give a fuck about you. I mean, that's fake as hell. How do you deport that many people in turn and say, okay, well then now that now it's about the election time, I'll let y'all live. What the fuck? And you talking about deporting people like from like traffic stops, okay? Cause how the fuck do you deport that many fucking people in under 4 years? And then okay, then we talk to black people. They're gonna come up with all these excuses, all these defenses. Okay, and it's like, what has he done for you, specifically black people? Not his grant shit. Because first of all, if you black, you can go to college for free in this country. You stupid. Not the grant shit. Not the Obamacare. Because that's everybody. What oop has he thrown black people specifically? Nothing. Al Sharpton even said this. Nothing. He Al Sharpton even said. Al Sharpton even said. What do you expect? He didn't say he was going to do that. He didn't run on the black agenda. So why would he have about black people? But then you want to sit there and say, "Oh no." They already admitted he had no shit for you. What? Black unemployment, Great Depression level. Okay, black unemployment, underemployment, Great Depression level. Not the unemployment that they want to admit. No, the real unemployment. Okay. Look at the statistics of black people in this country. It's hideous. This shit you wouldn't even believe. And we got a black president. Talking about Obamacare. First of all, Obamacare ain't shit. The only reason why you think Obamacare is something because you're American, okay? Outside of this madness, outside of this little bubble, okay, people have real health care. Okay? People have state run health care that's cheaper and that fucking works. Okay? You don't have fucking 50 million people without no fucking health care. Like we have here. That don't make no fucking sense. Okay? And see because you're American, you're used to getting thrown any little stupid scraps any little scraps, and you'll just accept it. Oh well, he at least gave us Obamacare. Shit, that ain't shit. Okay, that ain't shit to what you should have. Okay, every other developed country has state-run healthcare, and you have fucking Obamacare. It's ridiculous. You know what you should have. There's just no will to fucking do it. Okay, now first, and I love how Obamacare is really to the right of Medicare anyway, because that's what that Obama's a fucking conservative. He's not liberal. I don't understand this. Every and I'll get into why. Okay, I'll get into why. The man is conservative. Okay, Rupert Murdoch, the nigga who runs News Corp, that's the company above Fox News. Fox News that criticizes Obama 24/7. Okay, the nigga that runs that has met with every president since Harry S. Truman. Okay, including Obama in private. And now Obama's passed this law so that this dude who basically runs all this media so he can push his agenda, now this dude can buy the Chicago Tribune and the LA Times. Now, if he runs something that criticizes you all the fucking time, why would you go out of your way to allow him to have more media at his control? And then we look at the debates. I'm running out of time. Might make it part two. But you look at the fucking debates. Okay, Romney and Obama agreed on so much shit. Y'all didn't peep that? Y'all didn't peep that? Outside of social issues, they're both the same fucking person. Economy, they're the same person. They're both pro Wall Street, pro too big to fail banks. They're both okay. When it comes to the empire, they're both the fucking same. They're both the same on foreign policy. They both agree on almost everything. Yet one is supposed to be on the opposite side of the aisle. How does that? Because they're all fucking both sides have become fascist. You know what fascism is? Fascism is the far right. Okay, you have conservatism, you have liberalism. Okay, then you have wait, then you have yeah, you have liberalism here. You have socialism, then you have communism. Right? Then okay, over here you have conservatism, then you have fascism on the far right. This is my left, but it will look like the right to you. Okay, that means you have Hitler here and you have Stalin here, right? Okay. So the whole fucking establishment, Democrat and Republican, has moved over to the right. That means that the people that were once already on the right are now on the far right. What's the far right? Fascism. Okay. The people that are on the left are now on the right. And really, Obama's just borderline. Could He's like moderate conservative to fascist. Okay, he's pretty much in the middle. When and why? Because he's just Bush point 2.0. He's just Bush 2.0. You deported more people than Bush. You didn't continue the wireless wiretappings. You didn't continue the Patriot Act. The Patriot Act. You know what the Patriot Act does? Before I run out of time, I'm gonna make a part two. The Patriot Act allows the government to go to your house and not tell you they've been there. Search your house, tap your phone, go to your job, download information from your computer, go to your fucking library to see the books that you checked out, go to your doctor and see the medical record and check your medical record, etc. Not tell you none of that without a warrant. Okay, so they don't have to prove why they got to do that. They just do it. So I'm about to make a part two.